right, welcome back to D&D, everyone. So, last time you had managed to undo the curse of modify memory upon Hugo. We're able to get a proper testimony, and from there, you were then able to track down the actual person who had murdered the tax collector Alfdale Ingar. You were able to, without too much trouble, honestly, uh, stop him from escaping and arrested him. Then he and Hugo were taken to Kirog for trial, as you provided Sir Thrum with the evidence that Hugo had been engaging in tax evasion. Yay, that's what we all got into D&D for. So, from there...
How they got Capone.
From there, you had a short discussion on whether you should head east or west, eventually deciding on heading east. While you were on the road, after crossing the river, you heard a number of troops that were marching on the road south from Jundir up to Silsanis. The troops had the flag showing the symbol of Drindir. You got off of the road and were hiding out in the woods when your prisoner, Sathara, started calling to the soldiers, at which point the session ended and we are now picking up. So, you've seen...
What was that?
Can we roll to tackle and shut her up before she attracts them?
Oh, no, they're already coming.
Yeah, I think that ship has indeed sailed.
Also, Ian, don't forget that the penny rats might be taking over the boating business in that town.
Ah, yes. Yep. You did also change that so that the penny rats have a higher presence within that small town there. Hey, bud. My dog is resting his head on my arm rather heavily.
Destroy him.
I can't. He's too stupid. But yeah, so you've seen the soldiers actually begin to leave the road, heading in your location, and Sathara is still continuing to yell, trying to get their attention.
Yeah. Hang on. I don't think I can cast silence or anything. That would be too easy. I feel like we're probably now not outrunning 100 soldiers.
Just
like
throw
they could
puncher.
Send out scouts or something.
Throw puncher. Do it, Kaido.
Oh yeah, we want to start fighting? I'll do it.
No, we don't want to start fighting.
Oh.
We need to shut up Sathara.
I don't have any shut up spells. I only have fighting
Though
spells.
I think at this point, because we're already well and truly blown, we might as well just have them fucking show up. Because I don't think we're getting away from them.
Okay.
Especially with a prisoner, and she's gonna cat on a leash that shit. She's not gonna come with us peacefully.
Well, I mean, you also have Sir Reggie with you.
That's true. But we don't have a lot of mounts, is the thing. So we could make her come with us, but I still don't think we could outrun 100 soldiers.
We could just knock her out.
Make a perception check.
I will make a perception check.
Okay. Graham, you do see that the soldiers are moving in formation.
Oh, so they're a little slower?
Yes.
Alright, in that case, let's fucking leg it.
Do it.
Was she already on Reggie? She might have already been on Reggie.
She's on Reggie.
Yep, she's on Reggie.
Okay, good. So, let's fucking amscray. And, what do we have to make her shut the fuck up? I don't actually have silence.
Actually, Ian, I do have a question about... So, is she on Reggie with me?
I believe you were riding Reggie.
Okay, so she would be in front of me, right? In this case,
would...
so that I can actually keep an eye on her.
If you would like to be.
Yeah, that's literally the formation I would have. This way that she doesn't try anything.
Okay. Yep.
So I'll tell Reggie to book it, and I'll put my hand over her mouth and hold it shut.
Okay. And can you give me an athletics check, please?
Yeah, sure. All right, D&D. Let's fail me now. 1 second. It's taking forever to open up. Near.
Well, I'm gonna let you in on a secret. She failed her roll pretty significantly.
Good.
Yeah, you're fine. You're able to grab her and keep her from struggling away as you cover her mouth.
Unfortunately, I don't have much in the way of stuff that will be helpful for this other than just legs 1.0.
But where are you all going? Because the soldiers are approaching your position. You
From
weren't
which
terribly far
direction?
away.
They're coming from the east, I assume.
Technically southeast. Yep, they were heading up the road.
Well, I mean, if we're looking at it as in a grid, it would be from the east because the road's to the east, right?
Yeah. So, well, the road, like where you are right here, runs southeast. So you hid in the forest, also east of the road. So they are heading east towards you off of the road.
Can I climb a tree and hide in it?
So if
Yes,
they're
you
heading
can.
northwest and they're turning, I guess, southwest toward us, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean more or less. Like,
I
So
mean,
south
we're
or
we're kind of in
southeast would
theater of the
be.
mind, so it's more like we got to
No, no,
just.
I'm just trying to think about like how to describe it. So I would basically be going south, southeast to get away from them. Is that how we would be going?
all right, are you going on the road or
No,
are you
he's
traveling in the
asking.
woods?
No, I'm
But
asking
yeah,
if they're coming from the northeast, headed southwest, then we would be
uh,
going south, southeast to get away from them, right? And go in the same direction that we want to go.
yeah, you could do that. Now, are you? I guess are you on the side of the road, like closest to the riverbank, or the one that's um,
It
you know?
would make more sense to be closer to the riverbank because that's where we
I
just came
assume we
from.
would have been closer to the riverbank.
Okay, yep. Then that is where you. Okay, so yeah, so you are. They're following
I
you. So
mean,
if you wanted to
like,
travel southeast
is that what
along the
everybody thinks
forest,
we would have gone off the road? I'll
I
just go with
mean, we're kind of limited on options here. I think ultimately it's more about a plan of attack than like the specific X and Y coordinates. I,
yeah, I
I guess
think
the best thing to do would be to like fall back and then try to cut around them onto the road, like get around them completely.
yeah, we can do that too.
Question is how. I mean, I guess for one, just try to stay well out of line of sight. Maybe we could put a distraction elsewhere. Maybe Aurora could go and like make a distraction away from us, like run through the brush real fast. Because a wolf is definitely going to be able to outpace a bunch of soldiers in formation.
Hmm.
Just go make a bunch of noise and then circle back around to rejoin us on the road.
Yeah, we could try that.
Mm-hmm.
I think we should stay off the road, honestly. But
Yeah, off the road is absolutely the way to go.
like stay in that little patch of like woods that's next to it.
Wow.
Are you trying to hide and let them pass, or be moving?
We're trying to
I
get them
don't
to keep
trust
going
in
and
our
just think
ability
it
to
was
hide from
a
them,
wolf or something.
especially with our a lot of heavy armor and our general luck with D20 in clutch situations.
Okay.
the soldiers
So
are approaching you. They're
Pimple's
about.
going to continue being silent, but move with you loud people.
Okay. Are you guys moving quickly or slowly but stealthily?
Or my stealth roll will help you be stealthy.
Stealthy.
I guess we should try to move quietly. Well, we're also as far from them as we're going to be, and they're getting closer. It might be good to like do a quick burst of speed and then switch to stealth, and maybe have the Aurora feint going in the opposite direction loud at the same time. Hope that
Yeah.
works.
Let's do that then.
Yeah.
So we try that, I guess.
So we do
Okay.
a stealth roll and this again.
If you want to run as quickly as possible, you are not going to be stealthy. But if you would like to move, quietly, you can roll your stealth.
How does a horse operate in this capacity? I guess.
You would roll. I would just have you roll stealth.
I was gonna say because I don't know how it would work with two people, one gagged, and
I would have you roll stealth just so it does it at disadvantage because of the scenario.
okay. If that's what we're doing, I will roll stealth. Is that what we're doing?
I guess.
Yes.
Sending Aurora as a
At the same time.
distraction, and then we're stealthing opposite direction, I
I
suppose.
think so, yeah.
Kind of like
okay.
send Aurora toward them, but like in
Yeah.
a perpendicular. Am I thinking the right word here? Type of way, like she's kind of headed toward them in a different direction.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I would say like if they're coming straight in, we part around them, or
Yeah.
we're going one way, we're going the other, and then we try to hook around their back.
Okay, here's my stealth roll. It's gonna be
Okay.
bad.
I'm gonna try to leg it, quick-ish.
Leg it. Okay. Is everybody else going? Who else is going stealthy and who else is going quickly? Okay.
I'm gonna go.
Oh, is it an option? I'm not gonna stealth. I'm gonna just go at like kind of Reggie speed then.
I said, if you guys do you guys want to go
Oh, I
quickly
was
or
asking the
stealthy?
group, not you.
It kind of makes sense for Reggie, at least, on account of him being a horse. He's gonna be a lot louder.
Mhm.
At least we're on brush. That might help. Emphasis on might.
The soldiers are about 20 feet from you.
Oh, that's it? Then
They're
yeah, now we got
They were 30 feet. Now they're 20 feet.
Okay.
There's this thing called making decisions that you guys are very slow at.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
I'm
they're probably
stealthing.
like 10 feet now.
All right, there you go. Let's just
Oh.
get this over with then.
I assume FIFA would have halfling lucked Fern's 5.
Use the halfling luck.
See?
Okay, Fern. Yep, much stealthier.
Oh, why did you tell? Okay.
Oh, all right, let's go with the 11. But okay, and Aurora is darting in front of the soldiers.
Yeah.
Okay.
Kind of running toward them perpendicular, like I guess dragging them in the opposite direction.
Yay!
Oh, wait. Why'd you roll 3? Or why'd you roll twice? Oh, do you have heavy armor?
It just says disadvantage. Yes,
yeah,
I
you
do
have
that.
heavy
Okay.
armor. That's why. Well.
All right. Let's see here. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so everyone's rolled. All right. As Aurora darts in front of them, the one of the soldiers aims and fires at her.
Oh shit!
Misses.
Actually, that's a plus 6, so that's actually a 22.
Still misses.
And this will be a well,
Wait.
that one.
If she's in motion, doesn't there like a disadvantage on that?
No,
Probably.
you've you've done this multiple
I think
times.
in Dark Heresy.
That's Dark Heresy, where if you like dash, that evokes disadvantage. But or not disadvantage, but like a higher method of hit. But
Look,
all right.
it's there's lots of rules that I still remember and can't forget.
All right, so let's see here. This will be a 1d8 plus 4. Dealing 7 piercing damage to Aurora. As the arrow strikes your wolf in her side, but she continues forward. At that point, you hear a screech, a loud, loud screech, and you watch a giant eagle fall from the sky and strike Aurora.
Oh no!
Or strike at Aurora, I should say.
Aren't we? Is that through the top cover?
Well,
are
this
we
is
in the brush?
no. Aurora ran perpendicular to the road, so once you cross the road, it.
All right.
And whatever, it's 8 damage, and then actually that should have. And then does a 19 hit Aurora?
Yeah.
All right, so this giant eagle has just fallen onto Aurora and has dealt her a total of 19 damage, both slashing and piercing. How's Aurora doing?
Just 13 health.
Okay. And with this, a lot of the soldiers actually have begun focusing on Aurora, seeing this kind of shiny, bright wolf with a ever-shifting color pattern just appear in front of them and get both shot by one of the archers and then hit by a giant eagle. There's a bit of confusion in the ranks. Some of the soldiers are still approaching everyone. Are you all booking it?
I think we should, right?
Yeah, I think so. What do you guys think?
I think so.
We're like 10 feet away. I guess we fucking have to.
Well, you're still 20 feet away, but
I would probably. I mean, my stealth is shit.
Yeah, we have like 3 people in heavy armor with low
Right.
modifiers.
So it's stealth or run, and I think I feel better running.
Yeah.
okay. Everyone is then dashing.
Dashing through the snow.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. As you take off along the road down southeast, running parallel, I believe is what you said, to the road and the riverbank. Okay. You hear a shout. There they are. And
Did the NPC just sneeze, or was that somebody else?
I believe that was somebody else.
Oh.
Who's this they? Like, are they looking for us? Like, what?
Yeah. Are we
What
wanted?
did we do?
For what? Solving a murder? Being heroes? There's a list of awesome things we've done.
Yeah, this is definitely unjust. Whatever's going on.
Whatever this is, I don't like it.
This aggression will not stand, man.
Exactly.
Okay. All right. But you're able to head down the road, traveling as quickly as possible. After about a minute's time, you don't really hear anything. If they are following you, they are doing information and are following you at a slower pace. That being said, Aurora also is. Well, where is Aurora after she got attacked?
She would run into the woods to hide.
Okay. Just have her make a stealth check if she's going to hide.
What would that be?
It'd just be a stealth roll, or you can roll a d20 and add in her dex modifier.
Oh, I can roll dex for her.
Okay. Yeah, that'll work. All right. And
Plus my proficiency of 3.
Okay, so a 20. Perfect.
What's her dex? Would that go in as well, or was that applied?
I believe
That's
okay,
her. That's her dexterity.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it's already applying the dex.
Yeah, I see it.
All right. You don't have a telepathic bond with Aurora, do you?
I don't think so. It's not like I don't think it's telepathic. I don't remember how exactly it works.
Okay.
You can see through her eyes, I think, though, at some point.
I can if I use like the beast sense thing,
I don't think it's worth it right now.
but I think I have to touch her anyway.
All right, so Aurora is hiding in the woods. Okay, so having traveled as quickly as you can for a full minute, you are about 600 feet from Aurora currently.
Okay.
So just let me know
Where's
what
that
she's
eagle?
doing.
Where is that eagle? Because obviously they could follow us with that eagle.
Make a perception check.
I will help him. Or I would like to. Yeah, no, I'll help him.
So can I roll an advantage,
Yeah, I
I
was
guess?
gonna say
Yep.
we definitely know to look for things in the sky now, which means we're also gonna want to make sure there's like a lot of trees overhead or something as
Alright.
we move.
Can I roll an advantage, Ian?
Yes. Yep.
Nice.
All right. You don't see any eagles in the sky. But you know that they're in the area, and you can actually hear their cries from. You put it maybe 100, 200 feet away.
Would they have like tracking hounds or anything like that?
You didn't see any.
I'm just kind of asking to the party.
I mean, we've got no idea what they do or don't use. I mean, I could make a history check for how warfare is done on Viderheim.
Yeah, if you'd like to, go ahead.
Might as well.
Before him.
Yep.
Never mind. He's already
All right.
dead. He's Jesus.
I mean, so Viderheim has a somewhat mixed style of warfare. It would be a combination of heavy infantry, as well as scouts, who basically will hit people with arrows to soften them up for the heavy infantry, as well as utilizing eagle riders for more advanced soldiers and cavalry for the actual charges. And they've begun using a lot of black powder weaponry, muskets and cannons and mortars in order to engage in warfare as well. But you can't think of anything along the lines of like tracking hounds.
Okay, Graham will relay that. So we got to watch the sky more than anything. We didn't see or hear any cavalry, so it's probably a relatively heavy patrol. I mean, obviously not a patrol with 100 dudes, but 100 dudes in the grand scheme of military actions isn't like a full-scale army. It's something though.
Yeah, isn't there some standard Roman unit that is 100 dudes? I forget what they what they are.
Actually, might even be a centurion.
Yeah,
Or would that be? No, that might actually be a soldier by itself. I don't remember. But
centurion is a soldier that is part of a group of 100 dudes.
yeah, that sounds about right. I don't know enough about Roman military history, unfortunately. Actually, Otto, you also would see that there is a. Looks like you're close to what appears to be some measure of farmland.
The soil is fertile here.
All right. Maybe this could work. Kaido, run out a few steps onto the farmland and then like leave big heavy boot prints. Then use your boots of flying, lift off so the trail disappears, and then fly low back around to us. And maybe we can get them to look in that direction instead of after us.
Okay. So misdirection. Mission
Please
misdirection.
stop.
Okay, I will follow that. I will stomp heavily through the snow in the direction that Graham had pointed.
Okay.
And then I will click my boots of healing and fly directly up and right back to the team.
Okay. How up do you go?
How up do I go? Not that high up. Just hovering right over so I don't leave tracks. I would say 5 feet
Okay.
above the ground. I don't want to go too high so they could see me over the trees. Just skimming on the land, if you will, to not create tracks.
All right. Okay. And what are the rest of you doing?
Continue on the way we intend to go.
Okay. And what is Aurora doing?
She's gonna. The steel soldiers are coming through the woods towards us still.
You are not sure.
She'll try to sneak around them.
Towards you?
Yes.
Okay.
But
Go ahead
you can-
and. Yep.
I was gonna say you can re-summon her, right?
Yeah, I can.
In,
I think after a long rest.
I mean, on the one hand, we might have to be without her until that long rest, but on the other, if we could just have her keep moving in that direction to pull them off of us, and then just re-summon her later, that might be good.
Can she like disappear out of existence, or does she have to die to be resummoned? Like, can you dismiss Aurora or no?
I don't think I can dismiss her. I can re-summon after a long rest because I could summon her as like a sky, land, or sea beast.
Gotcha. Because I was gonna say you could do the same thing I just did, except like make Aurora go all the way in a different direction and then dismiss her, so she just leaves the tracks, and then resummon her later. But if you can't dismiss her, then that doesn't work.
Yeah, I don't think that's the thing. I just kind of like resummon her.
Yeah.
And she has 13 health at the moment, and she's hiding.
Okay.
It's a little sociopathic, but I honestly think the Super Mario World Yoshi jump is the way to go here. Just get them off our backs longer and then resummon her and then bribe her with dog treats later by way of apology.
Well, I mean, as soon as they see her, they're going to shoot her again, probably, and she'll be dead then. Which, I mean, it's like...
She will dissipate, and then because she's dissipated, they'll know magic is afoot, and then they'll definitely want to find her.
I mean, she's a rainbow wolf. I think they know magic is
We're
afoot.
talking about soldiers. Soldiers aren't exactly the brightest people. bet you they're even forced to be in the military.
This is in the olden days where you would fight for your honor, not to pay for your scholarship, Ed.
When I say forced to be in the military, I'm talking about the count of a sleazebag.
Oh,
Okay, Aurora. She will. She'll dart in and out of the bushes, trying to lead the soldiers in the opposite direction from where we are.
Oh, okay.
Kind of like peeking out and then like jumping back in.
Okay. And then I'm just gonna do something. Okay. All right. Okay. All right.
Do you need a halfling slug for that, Ian?
No. No, that's a damage die.
I'm just kidding.
All right. So you're continuing to travel southeast, in between the river and the road. Then.
Yeah, I guess so. Avoiding anything with open sky over us, obviously, where possible. Trying to stick to the trees.
Well, the actual landscape you see is, if you were to continue heading southeast, that little piece of farmland opens up, and you can see in the distance a small village.
Mm,
So, beyond that village, though, you do see a number of trees that are beginning to like really fill out. So this area looks like it was just simply clear cut and used for farming.
okay. I mean, I guess we'll have to go that way. Everybody look and listen around for the eagles before we go out over open ground. Which I will try right now. Fuck.
Keep my ears open. I hate fuck.
Okay.
Yeah. Can you roll for Fiffle?
Yes.
Thank you. There you go.
Well, Fiffle, I think with his, actually, I don't know what Fiffle's perception would be.
Got it.
Although I could check real quick, thinking about it.
Ears are clean.
You got a 17. What's your modifier?
Fiffle
is
actually is, wow, not bad. Yeah, so 22. You can't see, but you can hear the eagles behind you.
Do we have an estimate on distance?
You'd put it to about maybe 100 feet behind you.
Hmm.
And you have to cross, you would suspect, about another 600 feet worth of terrain before you could even reach the village, with the forest being behind that. So if you were to sprint for another full minute, you could make that distance. Or
a minute
walk
over
normally
open ground
for
with
2.
Eagle Riders. Not 1,000,000% sure I like that idea, but I mean, it sounds like we may not have any other options.
You also notice you are very close to the river, which has frozen over.
Yeah, we already played that episode, Ian. Yeah, all right. I mean, I guess
Your other option is, especially with Fiffle's 22, Fiffle does see that if you cross the road heading to the east, the terrain does become hilly and would be easier to hide in, especially as there would be more trees there.
Let's go for that rather than just run over open ground and hope that people with a superior elevation can't see us.
Okay. Okay.
Group stealth or what?
If you would like to go stealthy, please do so.
At least
I am sorry in advance.
dude, we have 3 people with heavy armor. It's not just you.
Should we just run then?
Just you, Kato.
I mean, we run or we stealth or we stand our ground and fight 100 soldiers. Three choices.
I mean, if we're very lucky, if we get jumped, it'll just be the Eagle Scouts, and they'll be too far away for the rest of the army to support them before we fucking crump them and just move on.
Kaido,
Yeah.
it's cowardly to avoid combat. I demand you stand forth and fight.
See, but that's not very you know, respectful of the team's abilities. Maybe if we get caught, then I could stand my ground, but the rest of the team does not want to fight, and going against the team is not very honorable.
Then find a good terrain and fight there where it suits you.
All right, guys, listen. My sword is talking to me incessantly, and it thinks we should hold our ground in a good environmental terrain. What do we think? What would be
Er,
good for fighting eagles?
All right,
Let's go to the hills.
The hill.
All right. Tell you what. Here's what we're gonna do. Half and half. The stealthy people will hide in the best stealthy terrain we have, most notably Fiffle and Fern, because they both have ranged weapons and can do a good amount of damage in a short amount of time. The heavy people make a straight breakaway, and probably the Eagles come down on us. We snipe the shit out of them. Hopefully not lethally, but boo-hoo if they die.
Okay.
And then once they're grounded, we fucking KO them and book it.
Okay. Who has things to ground? Who can ground a flying eagle? Does anybody have anything that?
I have
I-
ensnaring strike. I just
Okay.
assume that would
Cool.
I don't know.
work.
Does hold person actually work on an eagle?
No.
It's gotta
It
be
would.
something
Or I
that
don't
like
know. I don't know if
makes
it's
them
hold
prone.
person exactly, or
Something that forces somebody to be prone while they're flying will smack them down.
I also have the symbol thing. I can also just make them do a wisdom check
Yeah.
if needed.
You have a few options available to you.
Let me see. What do I have here?
I've got a few things that can make it easier to hit them and punish them severely, but I can't hide and get them from an ambush. I think the best idea is the pincer.
Okay.
We look like we're making a break for it. They haven't seen how many of us there are, so they'll see a handful of people making a break over open ground. They'll dive and attack if what happened to Aurora is any indication. If not, we can shoot them out of the sky anyway, and
Okay.
just hope to fucking fuck that they don't have an easy means of like setting up a message to the rest of the army to go this way. It depends on if they're like recon scouts or not, and we don't know that. So I think this is the best we can do with what we got right now.
Okay.
So Graham will start hoofing it across the field.
Yeah,
Okay.
I will follow Graham.
Across the road to the hills or
Yes,
the
yes.
field
or
to the town.
across the road to the hills is where
Okay.
I'd like to go.
All right.
Okay. Um,
That'll be probably better fighting terrain.
Right.
If worst comes to worst, anyway.
Okay. As you cross, just all right. Okay, so you run across. Is this the whole team?
No, I think me and Piffle will be stealthing.
Okay,
Yep.
then Fiffle. Actually, if Jeremy might need me to roll for Fiffle, think about it. I will roll for Fiffle.
Roll fizzle beef.
Wait, did I? Oh, that's the wrong one. Whoops. I clicked Phineas. They start with an F,
Ah.
and that does not help me.
Are you
All
being
right.
letter racist right now, Ian?
Yes.
My God.
Dear God. All right.
Nice.
So half the party runs across the road towards the hill. Fiffle and Fern remain hidden in the forest still. Doesn't take a perception check to see this as a giant eagle flying just a few feet above the treetops lands nearby, right on a tree. Only probably, I mean, the trees go up about 60 feet. So it looks down And on top of this eagle, you can see a heavily armored soldier wielding a lance. He's on a saddle on the eagle, and the eagle's looking down. It's looking down, and it shrieks as it sees you, Fern.
Do we all hear this?
You hear the shriek. It carries on for quite a ways.
No, that answers that for noise. So we're on a
Okay.
timer.
Okay.
Well, can I shoot it with ensnaring string?
Yep, go ahead.
Silence it.
All
should
right.
shoot the guy
let's
right off
That,
the,
but
the,
I have to
the
shoot.
shoot
Yep.
the guy right off of it so he falls to his death.
There, where's this? No.
Okay. You fire a longbow 14. Let me do that. Unfortunately, the arrow does not strike the eagle.
Can I shoot it again?
I will be right back while you're
I can
recalling.
also shoot
Yep.
it.
Yep, you can go ahead.
No.
Okay, that
Danger.
does hit. And it is a strength save. So let me just do that.
Did I do that? Can I see this happening, or we're away, right? It's not like I can.
You ran across the road.
Right.
so
I
it would
can't
be
tack on an attack here.
let's see here. Spell saves. Okay, so the eagle and the eagle rider are enveloped in these vines that begin to just twist over them. Let's see here. And let's see. A larger. Alright, let's see here.
We
And
see
just
this,
gonna...
right?
Well, you're like 100 feet away, so it's a little difficult.
I mean, Eldritch Blast is in range of this.
Then yeah, make a perception check just because of what's going on.
I mean, I'm pretty sure I'm not deaf. I can hear an eagle shrieking that loud.
All right. I'll give you that. So go ahead and you can make an Eldritch Blast. I'm just looking at the. Oh, it's restrained. Okay. The eagle has rested on the actual treetop itself, but with it being restrained there, it is trapped on the treetop.
Remind me, do I get 2 or 3? I think I get
2. Yeah, you get 2.
Okay, and then because it's restrained, don't I get advantage?
Let's find
Only
out. I
for
don't
melee, I believe.
strictly remember in terms of restrained.
I'm back.
Here we are, restrained. Attack rolls against you have advantage, so yeah.
Okay.
Both shots fly, or actually no, that's the first one. Go ahead and do the second one. Okay, actually, all right. Your first shots shoot towards the eagle rider and the eagle, which are one single unit for this purpose, and it blasts his shield, and he's able to fling the first shot away. Go ahead and roll damage on that 21. Dealing 7 force damage. Alright, so you're able to strike the eagle rider. Two more shrieks appear or are heard as more eagle riders are beginning to cycle and fly towards you guys. What are you all doing now?
What's our range on these things?
So you're about 100 feet from them.
All right.
Fern and Fiffle are about 50, 60 feet away from them.
Are we all headed to this hill, or no? Do we have to make our stand here?
Well, that one's up to you guys.
Has Fiffle struck yet?
No, not yet.
No.
I would have Fiffle remain hidden and in range as we keep moving once we take out the threat on the current Eagle Rider. And probably pop the next one, which means, I guess, for my part, if we're within 100 feet, I should be able to do some shit in that distance. Let me see.
Can't you fireball or something, Kaido?
Can I firebolt?
I don't know.
I can, but it's 90 feet.
Oh,
No,
it's
it's
90.
120.
I thought it
Never
was.
mind.
I thought for some
It's
reason I thought it was
120.
more.
You're right. You're right. It's 120.
So
I guess I'll help with that.
I'm gonna cast a guiding bolt.
Guide your bolt.
So what's the current status on the first one? It sounds like the eagle got pinned.
Yeah, so that guy is restrained. The eagle and the
think he did.
guy are restrained, and he is been struck and slightly damaged.
Okay. So I will cast a first level guiding bolt.
I just want to push somebody off a
You have,
fucking cliff and
you have
have him die.
advantage on that if it's an attack.
Oh, cool.
Yep.
So let me roll it again.
Just in case you got a.
20 to hit.
The 20 does hit,
15
so it deals
damage.
15 radiant damage.
And
I don't know, like if he
it also
did
has a
something
bonus
to like
effect.
block mines or not. That's what I don't know.
The next attack roll made against the target before the end of my next turn will have advantage. I'm
Well-
basically giving you marker lights. Enjoy your Tau, Ronnie.
Unfortunately,
Thank
you
you.
can't
It
get
has
advantage
already has
advantage.
Yeah, that's true.
But if
Advantage
he
on
does
top of
break
advantage.
out of the restraint, you'll still have advantage against him for the next
Roll the
attack.
triple stack and double stack.
Has everybody else shot? I'm gonna let everyone else shoot, and then I'll do my last shot. So I think we should let Thiffle shoot.
I think
Next.
it's gonna stay hidden.
Oh,
Yeah,
he's
we
staying
want
hidden?
to save his assassinate for maybe one
Am I
of the
still
other
hidden?
Eagle
I thought
Riders,
that
because he
thing-
could probably chunk one in one shot, and they haven't
Okay.
seen him yet.
Then I guess I'll do a firebolt from my distance here. That's the only thing I can do. So I'll do a firebolt if that's all right.
Yep, go ahead.
I kind of miss Lucian at this point where he could just do a fireball instead of tree on fire.
Oh,
And
but
that does
it-
hit.
Nice.
So go ahead and roll the damage on that guy.
Okay, I will do crit damage, big dick damage. All right,
Oh, that's
Nice.
actually really
For a
good.
Not bad,
cantrip?
damn.
that's awesome.
That was honorable fireball.
Yeah, what happened is
Fireball
I heard Otto said that he misses Lucian, and I channeled the best fireball I can as a firebolt.
You got Lucian at home.
Yeah. We have a wizard at home. This is it. This is the wizard at home.
I'm gonna look at
Firebolt.
Kaido and just be like, "That's a better fireball than a wizard."
I'm gonna pretty much surprise myself a little bit there. Be like, whoa! I think that was a fireball.
All right.
Damage.
Do we see any of the other eagles?
You see two more approaching.
They're just flying still.
They are, yeah, they're flying towards you guys. They're about 40 feet from their friend.
What's the background music right now? Is it "Fly Like an Eagle" by Lenny Kravitz?
Oh my god!
Nope. No, it's
That should be.
Not Lenny Kravitz,
It's
It's
eerily
not by Lenny
winter
Kravitz?
silence.
Kid Miliband, dog.
Oh, what's the Lenny Kravitz one that I'm thinking of?
I attempt to baffle and dismay the Eagles by asking them why they simply did not fly the ring into Mordor.
Oh, it's Fly Away.
because, and they tell you they would have been corrupted by the One Ring, as none can throw the ring into the fires of Mount Doom.
Shit, they're self-aware. Okay.
So,
I'm sorry. It's "Fly Away" by Lenny Kravitz.
there you
That's
go.
what's playing right now. That's right. That's right.
Think
Actually,
I should try to shoot the eagles in the sky, or wait for them to try to land.
all right, I'm going to have the one Eagle Rider attempt to break out of his restraint again,
No, he's not.
Nine.
allowed.
which he is able to.
Yeah,
So-
joke's on him. He still has advantage. Oh wait, no, he doesn't because it's the next attack, not all attacks.
Yeah.
Damn.
So,
Well, it got its money's worth.
yeah, I mean, you did a good job with it. So the eagle, with the vines wrapping around it, it just kind of tenses its muscle, and the wings rip up, and you just see the vines just break apart and fly, and the eagle spreads its wings. The
Spread eagle, you'd say?
I think he
Not
takes
quite.
1d6 piercing damage at
go
the
ahead.
beginning of the turn, though.
go ahead and roll that damage then.
Just do that.
All right, so he's gonna do 4 damage, and let me just, is that the end? The can
Are you up to campaign 3 yet, Ian, or no?
No, not yet. I'm on 120
Oh,
of
no.
campaign 2. I've fallen so far behind.
So you don't know about fresh cut grass yet, right?
No.
God damn it.
I believe that it's a second save at the end of its turn. So the eagle is going to do nothing. Fortunately for him, it's going to do nothing. Fortunately for you, it's going to do nothing.
Fuck you. Yeah, you hate it.
All right.
All right, sure. Just gonna yell out to the team. Let's keep making our way to the hill. As
Well, those
we're
other eagles are like 40 feet away from that dude. So
okay, I guess we're making our stand here.
I mean, we
okay.
can keep moving toward the hill.
You can.
Yeah.
They're gonna outstrip us. They're faster. They're
Yeah,
flying.
yeah, no, I know, but I thought we wanted some high ground. Fuck it,
No,
let's just
no,
make
no.
our
I'm agreeing with you.
yeah, but I don't think we'll make it, is what we're saying, right?
No, but we can keep moving toward it and string them out further. Like, just
Yeah,
in terms
Okay.
of position and
range on
tactics,
them.
it probably is better for us that we can string them along where we can
Mhm.
be effective at all ranges and get them in a crossfire.
Okay, I'm gonna slow a bit because all my good shit's at 90 feet, and I'm 10 feet out of that right now. So I'm gonna wait for the rest of the team, but I am gonna still make my way to the hillside.
So how far away from am I from everybody in the
About a
party?
100 feet.
Okay.
I'm gonna wait for Fern a bit, just a bit.
And is the eagle like in between us?
No, no.
Other
Eagle's
eagles?
up above
Eagle's
you on a
following you.
tree.
Well, yeah, but okay.
But if you're going to make your way towards the group, the eagle who had been
Big
shot, you see him actually beginning to fall back from you.
I'm gonna shoot him with 2 more Eldritch Blasts.
Okay, go ahead.
Does the first one have advantage, I guess?
No, no, it's no longer has that effect.
No, the guiding bolt effect went off,
Oh, okay.
sadly.
That does hit. So go ahead. You could roll damage on that.
Nice.
9 force damage. Okay, and the second one
That's not hitting.
does not hit. No. The eagle rider definitely looks really rough, but he is going to fall back because he has been struck so much.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna join the rest of the party.
Okay. And what's Fiffle doing? Is he remaining hidden or is he joining the party as well?
I'll be right back.
Okay.
I do both.
You can attempt to move stealthy, but you're going to do it as slower, so the party is going to be a lot slower as well.
Are they trying to be stealthy?
No.
So if they're not stealthy, but Spiffle is stealthy, he's going to fall farther and farther behind, which
I
might not be
would-
the worst thing. But
I'm gonna wait a bit then in the open ground.
I'm gonna move stealthily.
Yeah, I think keeping your assassinate on deck is going to be one of the best things we can do for ourselves.
I'll just be kind of trailing behind, not being seen by large birds.
Just one shot
Really,
the fucking
really
boss.
the main thing that on Piffle's mind right now is not being eaten by a giant eagle. Shall I roll stealth?
yes, please.
All right, I'll do that.
All right. Okay. As the rest of the team, and Fern is able to catch up to the rest of the team, you can hear the cries of the eagle being farther and farther behind
Wait.
as you're approaching the hills. Fithel is. Unfortunately, you don't see him. You don't know where he is.
No, I trust him to know his business. Let's
How
keep
far-
making for those hills first, and instead of like beelining straight to the town. Maybe we can go around from the tree line.
How far is that last eagle that got hurt and was running away?
He has fallen away. You're thinking he's maybe 200 to 300 feet from you,
Okay, never mind.
as he has retreated, having been injured so badly.
Keep on.
Going to Fiffle, who's making his way stealthy. Now, Fiffle, are you on the ground or are you like climbing trees?
Let's stay on the ground because while I can climb a tree, I'm not exactly a flying squirrel who can leap from tree to tree or anything. So,
Okay.
Yeah, I can try, but I think it would go that well.
Don't try this at home, kids. Ah!
Fiffle, as you're traveling, you hear an odd noise in the forest.
Hate those. What kind of odd noise is it?
It sounds like feet
Werewolves
running
again.
towards a bunch of them.
What?
A bunch of people. Or you just hear some, like, 2 feet, then 4, 8, and then you're just hearing multiple noises as a number of things are running towards you.
Okay, at this point, I will climb a tree.
All right. Go ahead and just give me an athletics or an acrobatics to climb the tree.
I'm gonna definitely favor acrobatics, which is not gonna help me.
Ooh, the halfling's natural one.
You scramble up about 6, 7 feet, and you look down, and you see dozens of ostriches running through the forest.
Oh,
Huh.
ostriches.
And you remember that the Orwellian Empire had actually imported ostriches into Viderheim, and they got loose. And
Okay,
then
so
they
I'd like to try to
ostracized.
leap onto the back of an ostrich.
I mean, you may certainly attempt to do such a thing.
I will.
All right.
I can't not. I'm compelled. I've forgotten my previous things I was trying to do. Now there's ostriches.
Make another acrobatics then.
I will. Haha!
You land directly onto the back of an ostrich, just like a cowboy jumping off a balcony onto his horse. The ostrich is wild, and with a halfling suddenly landing on its back, it starts freaking out. Go ahead and give me an animal handling check.
Yep, this is where it's gonna get dicey. Haha!
I just came back to ostrich. That's all I heard.
Yeah.
And but surprisingly, you're able to just gently pat the ostrich on its head. It stops freaking out and trying to throw you off. It's kind of turning in a circle, like left and then right, as it attempts to dislodge you from its back.
Okay. I'm gonna try and guide it in the direction of the party.
Give me one more animal handling check, please.
Come on, dice. Come on, dice. Fuck!
The ostrich does not appear to want to follow that direction. You're not really sure, in fact, how to guide an ostrich in a direction.
All right. I'm going to stay on the ostrich and let it go where it wants.
All right. The ostrich.
I really should have picked a different elective in college. They had an ostrich riding class. God damn it!
The ostrich, having had a halfling fall on its back, has gotten away from its herd and is going to now meander off down to the southeast, actually heading towards the town.
Okay.
All right.
When we come back to me, I'll try and guide it again.
Okay.
I'm going to make a solid attempt at having an ostrich.
Do the rest of us see these ostriches clearing the tree line?
No, you. Well, actually, give me a perception check. We'll see.
Give you a perception check.
Are ostriches magical creatures?
Graham does not see any ostriches. Kaido believes ostriches, however, are magical creatures.
Oh, they
Otto,
are? Okay.
however, does see a group of ostriches making their way through the forest. These ostriches have thicker plumage. It looks like they have adapted to the winter.
Plumage. Sturdy.
Beautiful plumage.
So yeah, Otto, you
Vile.
see this group of ostriches that are heading really just northwest.
Is there a way to use these ostriches to cause grief to the military personnel?
If you can think of a way, you can certainly attempt to.
Two things. They can
I'm
cover
asking.
our
I'm
tracks.
asking literally Graham and Kaido because
I
Kaido
can
might
speak with
surprise us.
animals.
I don't really have
That
a
might
good
be useful.
track record with fucking animals, I'll be honest with you.
We can get maybe with speak with animals, we can get them to run over where we've trod, so they fuck up our tracks, and then run them at the army or in that direction, because that'll cause them more chaos and distraction. They don't have to like attack the army. They just gotta go like, "Hey, we're loud and obvious. Pay attention to
like
us."
distract them.
Oh, you
give
see,
them
that's
a
running
way
over.
better than my idea.
What-
I was
what was your
thinking we
idea?
just kill all the ostriches and then you raise them from the dead, and you have an army of necromantic fucking ostriches, right? Right? I mean, I don't have a secondary plan after that, but right off
Is
the
this
bat, that's a
Kaido? Is
pretty
this
good
Kaido
setup.
talking to me? And
Yeah, Graham is just staring at him.
I am also staring. You know what? I want to roll insight to see if he's being serious.
Go ahead. Is Kaido serious?
With that roll, how much of the truth do I have to tell him? Yes, I'm serious.
I mean, I guess You could roll a persuasion or a deception, depending.
No, I'm being serious. That would be a pretty good idea. There's basis of a good idea there, but I haven't thought it out
I'm
fully.
just gonna take the flask of whiskey from Graham's like belt and just take a swig of it.
Fern just looks at Kaido and then like casts speak with animals. The option.
Does
I love Kaido. He's such a fucking disaster. Genuinely brings a smile.
I slowly hand back the flask of whiskey to Graham.
I
Graham
look at the
give
reactions of my party and
the
I
flask
say,
of-
no, let's go with the original idea. Never mind.
All right.
Just-
Does Graham give Otto the flask of whiskey?
Yes.
Okay.
Graham is also going to have to make a wisdom save not to take a pull from it just yet. Oh, wow. Okay.
Graham's
He's in
perfectly
business
fine.
mode.
Oh my god, is this him getting used to the antics of Kaido? This is it, with a natural 20. He was like, that's actually not a bad
He's
idea,
saving it for
Kaido.
when we're safe.
You just slowly poison yourself over time to build up an immunity. That's my relationship with Kaido.
Awesome. That's friendship, actually, if you think about it, guys.
All right. Where, Fern, now that you're aware of the ostriches and you cast Speak with Animals, the chirping of the ostriches just turns into this way, this way, this way.
Hey,
that's
hey,
awesome.
hey guys, how are you doing?
You talking to are you talking to us?
No, they have an
Yes,
hi, I'm
Australian
Fern.
accent. You
Ye-
racist piece of shit, Ian.
You,
Buy me.
you want us to cut her there?
Yeah, can I just like talk to you for like a few seconds?
All right.
Fucking Crocodile Dundee ostriches here. That's awesome.
How's your day going?
It's all right.
That's cool. That's cool. What's your name?
Ostrich.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Hi, Ostrich. I'm Fern.
Fern, what can I help you with?
Did you say a large group of people in these woods?
Oh, yeah.
Birds. They know birds.
Would you be willing to just like mess with them a little bit? You know, just like run around in front of them.
Run them over.
Oh, yeah, they've been shooting arrows at me and us. We have a clever strategy to deal with them.
Oh, what is that?
When they shoot one of us, we run away.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yes. The ostrich
that's
strategy.
probably pretty effective, but
Oh, it's very effective. We got away.
yeah,
How-
yeah, but
how big
maybe
is
you
this-
could scare
How big is
them.
this mass?
Yeah, how big is the flock? Could we, like,
Yeah, how many?
mow them down with an army of ostriches?
It's like a dozen or so ostriches.
Aw.
Okay.
I was hoping it was just, like, dozens and dozens and dozens.
That's doppelganger.
They would be much more effective as necromantic ostriches. I'm just going to put that out there one more time.
Today, the army of Silsanus learns about the Emu War.
Yeah, I was going to say, this is the Sauce's Emu Wars.
Drindir
Okay.
military taken over by ostriches.
Is it racist to think that birds know about other birds? That's racial, isn't it?
I think so, yeah.
You're gonna have to take some training about that.
Like a lot of kinds of birds.
Do all birds know each other? No, not all birds don't know each other.
Okay, just
Anyways.
because I know that bird doesn't mean all
Yeah,
birds know.
yeah.
we don't like these guys so much. Could you help us get rid of them, kind of like get them off our trail, get them off your trail.
What'd you give
Yeah.
us?
What do you want?
What's a bargaining tool for ostriches? Jesus.
The ostrich. They all kind of like huddle. What we
The
want?
cabbage?
What do we want?
We want food.
Oh, we can give you food.
If Fern relays this, Graham will.
We want halfling meat.
Halfling.
Wait a second. What?
So,
Well,
Halfling meat.
do we have the right person for you?
We love halfling meat.
I'm
Ostriches are
telling I'm gonna
carnivorous?
tell everyone this that they want that, and I'm like, guys, we might have a problem.
There are halflings in that military.
Oh, yeah. Did you see any halflings in that army?
I didn't really look. They were shooting at us with arrows.
No.
what do ostriches eat?
Just imagine all the.
I mean,
blood
real
that
ostriches
they
are herbivores, but
Rabbits.
Yeah.
Well, you know what?
So these
I'm
are
gonna,
magical creatures.
I'm gonna take a dumb risk here and see if it works. I'm gonna use my last third level spell of the day. Thanks, Hugo, you fucking dick. And I'm going to use a create food and water and create 45 pounds of food before the ostriches.
Oh yeah, that'll do.
Oh,
They all
that's good.
just
Okay.
swarm the food and just start like consuming it. In the course of just a couple minutes, they have completely devoured the entirety of the food. There you are. That's good.
Wow, you guys are really hungry.
Oh, halfling meat, but it'll do.
Oh, well, okay. Well,
Wait, you're little. You're a halfling.
no, I'm. You see these ears? They're rabbit ears.
Halfling ears. Got it.
No.
Is this a halfling?
No.
We're gonna take a
Rabbit
nap
ears.
now.
Oh,
A
wait.
nap?
You're gonna help us.
We ate, so now we gotta take a nap.
Well,
Why
can
did
you
we
help
take
us before you take a nap?
Fern, make a persuasion check.
Don't forget that if they take a nap, they'll get caught by the military.
Oh yeah, I would tell them that. Like they'll catch you and they'll shoot you if you're sleeping here.
All right, but don't worry. We have a clever plan.
Is it to run away?
Yes. Wait, no, they can't understand you. If they shoot at us, we'll run away.
I would have D4.
But you'll be sleeping.
Well, you lose one.
What if they shoot all of you while you're sleeping?
Guys, huddle. We don't know.
Oh well, I don't think that's a
What a good plan.
good risk to take. You know.
Probably not.
What are the birds saying, Fern? Are they gonna help us?
They want to take a nap, but I'm trying
Take a
to.
nap?
Yeah, because they just ate and they're full. I'm trying to convince them that they'll be shot by the military if they go to sleep here.
Do you have more food?
We can give you more food after you help us.
Taking me everything in my power to not do an intimidation on these motherfucking birds.
Wait, the military has food. Just make them leave their food there for you. By running.
Yeah, they probably have food too.
Oh, they don't like giving it up.
Never gonna.
There were like 8 more of us like an hour ago.
Dang.
Although,
Do
Fern,
these
make another
guys just
persuasion
shoot
check.
everything?
I don't know. Like, they got like my dad, and they were like cooked him.
Oh. They
no.
cooked him, you said?
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
Convince them to start eating people and accidentally create like man-eating ostrich swarms as an invasive species on Viderheim.
Well, what if you like attack them like the stragglers?
I like that sword that guy's got. It's got things on it.
Yeah, do you like this sword?
I do.
It is
God,
a
I
fancy
can't
sword.
I can't understand what they're saying. Never mind. I'll use your long ostrich neck as a fucking scabbard if you don't help us, motherfucker.
Can we
I
have the
don't.
sword?
Yeah. No, you can't have the sword.
Oh.
What would you do with the sword?
Huddle, guys.
How-
We don't know.
Oh, okay. Then you don't need the sword. You can't. I don't think you can even hold it very well.
Maybe.
Uh,
You never know until you give it to us.
Well, we can't. I can't give you that sword. I'm sorry. It's not
Oh.
mine.
Oh, I see how it is.
Well,
Okay.
Can we don't understand anything these fucking birds are saying, huh?
You just heard like chipping and chittering between Fern and these ostriches.
I'm gonna try to read the body language and be like, I think it's going well, guys. I think it's going really well. I
Yeah,
think they're
kind of
gonna
make an
help us."
animal handling check to see.
God.
I don't want to. It looks great. I think they're on our side.
Yeah, no, these ostriches like they wanna kill you.
They want to kill me?
Yeah.
Oh no. Is that
Yeah,
what
you
I'm?
see him looking at your sword at you, and you think
All
that.
right,
I guess.
I'm gonna clutch Val a little bit closer and be like, hey, listen, if we're gonna do an avian massacre, this might be around the corner right now, Val.
What isn't Val?
Is this
does
what you
Val
call a
need-
fight, Kaido? Birds.
There's 12 of them. I don't know. I don't think you have
They're
eyes,
birds,
Val, but
Kaido.
There's 12.
There's
Okay.
birds.
All right, guys. We'll give you more food if you help us distract these guys.
All right, how do you want us to do it?
Just like run in front of them,
Stampede.
cover our tracks,
Walk a lot.
stampede at them,
Uh huh.
and then run away.
Can we? Do
Oh,
we
we're
have
good at
any
that.
smoke bombs or anything?
Yeah,
like
so
that?
yeah, just do that and then run away after.
All right, cool.
Okay.
Hey, where's Ostrich? Ostrich, have you seen Ostrich? No, Ostrich.
Oh no, it's like a Greek
Ostrich?
family. Everyone's
Ostrich, have
named
you seen
Nico.
Ostrich?
They're
We
all
cut
named
to
Ostrich.
Fiffle as the ostrich that Fiffle is on just is meandering its way into town.
Okay.
Fiffle, you may go ahead and attempt another animal handling roll.
Yeah. As it's been meandering, Piffle's like occasionally been trying to like nudge it back in the other direction. Come on, boy. It's all right.
Wow, that's really good. What do you mean?
The ostrich, with Fiffle having been on its back enough and patting its head gently every so often, the ostrich no longer meanders but stops and sits down.
Progress.
And takes a nap.
Oh no.
Okay.
Well, we can circle back to the feral ostrich mount plan and other things I didn't expect to be saying today.
Piffle racks his brain for everything he knows about ostriches. What does Piffle think that ostriches eat?
Make a nature check.
Ostriches eat ostrich food.
Yeah, ostriches probably eat like
Halflings.
fish, maybe. I mean, they're big. They're like horse-sized. They probably eat like oats, like a horse would.
Hmm.
Yeah, maybe they're like goats, where they can kind of eat anything.
Piffle breaks some hardtack ration out of his pack and attempts to awaken the ostrich and offer it some food.
Okay, give me one more animal handling check. The ostrich takes a look at the hardtack, sniffs it, and then makes a bite at you, Fiffle.
They do eat halflings.
Striking, dealing 3
Nice crit
piercing
skills.
damage as it bites your hand.
How did your character die? How did Piffle die in your D&D campaign? Well,
Let's not talk about that. Let's
it was
talk
a
about the
series of
future.
bad animal handling checks and critting ostrich.
Let me tell you about my new character, Sniffle.
Yeah.
He hates
ostriches.
ostriches.
Yeah.
Piffle yelps. Piffle yelps and says, "I thought we were friends," and heads off through the woods back in the direction that he came from.
The ostrich.
I feel like if I continue to roll dice at this ostrich, it's going to lead to my demise.
The ostrich steps up and starts following you, Fiffle.
Oh.
Okay. It can follow me if it wants. If it attacks me again, that's going to be another story.
It gets kind of close to you, Fiffle.
Fiffle gets paranoid. He shoots a crossbow at it.
Piffle turns his head. Piffle turns to the ostrich and says, "Oh, all right. I guess we are friends. I think I'll call you Charlie."
Snaps at you again, missing.
Oh, it's
Charlie. Piffle says, "That's not nice."
It makes an ostrich noise at you in response.
I continue walking. Come on, Charlie.
Fiffle, you're not really sure where your friends are. Or
Charlie,
actually, I'm
this
not
is
sure if they're
Unicorn
friends or
Mountain,
your.
Charlie.
Are they your friends or your coworkers?
Sorry, whatever. So,
Depends on which function we're at.
So what's Fiffle is heading, I guess, the opposite of the direction he originally came. So, but you're not really sure where your friends are anymore. So,
okay.
give it a shot to try and find them. It's the best of your ability, or just wander if you feel that's the best.
What skill shall I?
Well, you can have a few options. You can attempt to track them using survival if you'd like.
Mm-hmm. Why don't I climb another tree again and see if I can see them using perception?
Okay, go ahead, make an acrobatics to climb a tree.
Nice.
With this one, you're able to climb the tree pretty well, actually. Able to get up. Go ahead and give me a perception check. Well, you see a big old group of ostriches,
Oh.
kind of to the north, north of you.
Many Charlies.
Okay. I'll climb back down and I'll say, Charlie, I found your family. This way. And head
He
north.
snaps at you again.
Charlie. Piffle shakes his head and pats Charlie on the head again.
You know what this reminds me of? Freakazoid's dog.
You know, I don't actually remember that one, to be honest.
He just had a rabid fucking dog. And
Oh,
he was
yeah.
too dumb to tell that it was rabid and just trying to kill him at all times.
That's right. That was good. All right. Fiffle, you
It's
are
like-
delivering... Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I was gonna say no. I was reminded of like Ash and Pikachu in the beginning when he was just like just straight up just zapping him all the time. Because yeah, we're friends.
Ah, mother.
I'd watch that Pokemon, but instead of Pikachu, it's an evil ostrich
Angry
with a taste
ostrich.
Yeah.
with a taste for human flesh.
Sick.
So
All right.
also as we walk through the woods, I want to look for anything else that I might feed the ostrich.
Okay. Give me a survival check to see if there's anything in the woods that you think an ostrich could eat.
Perhaps, a squirrel or a rabbit or something. I don't know.
Well, you actually do find a squirrel.
All right. I will try to shoot the squirrel.
Make an attack against the squirrel.
Take that, squirrel.
The arrow an arrow. The arrow strikes, and let me tell you a little secret. Squirrels don't have a ton of hit points, so the arrow strikes and kills the squirrel instantly.
Not like a level 8 squirrel.
It's legendary resistance. What
It was
the
the hardest squirrel.
What
The squirrel
it's the
had
king
like
of the forest.
bone skin and it had like 29 AC.
The squirrel just looks up at you and breaks a glass bottle. Like,
What the?
All right. So I'm going to kind of like cut the squirrel open and offer it to Charlie.
Charlie eats the squirrel rather greedily.
and horrifyingly.
There you go, Charlie. We're friends.
The squirrel guts cover the beak of Charlie all over the face, like it just kind of stuck its head directly into it.
Yep.
Make an animal handling check at advantage.
Okay. Ooh. Making an ostrich friend. He's gonna drink blood and stuff.
Yeah. Those sick ostriches.
Gonna kill so many children.
The ostrich leans its head towards you, Fiffle, and just kind of rubs its head on you, getting all the blood of the squirrel onto you.
Aw, Charlie.
But like in an alternate universe, if you had that 9, he would have just plucked an eye out.
Ah.
That's likely, yes.
Jeez.
This is a tense situation. It can go a lot of different ways. All right, so I'll continue to lead Charlie through the forest now. I'm not gonna try and jump on his back again just yet.
Charlie
But I wanna ease
continues.
him into this.
Charlie continues following you.
Okay.
Where do you go, Fiffle?
North.
All right. Doesn't take more than a few minutes. You eventually find a large flock or herd of ostriches, as well as your friends. As
Oh.
you see Fern chittering to this ostrich, locked in debate with this ostrich.
Piffle just kind of like strolls up casually and says, "Hey guys, this is Charlie." Points to the ostrich.
Graham just looks over. He just looks about 1,000 years old, just from the back.
Blood-covered ostrich and Piffle.
Hello, Charlie.
Fern, you hear the ostriches go, "Ostrich, there you are. Ostrich, we missed you. Ostrich was just asking about you, Ostrich."
Oh, good. Your ostrich is back.
Or what?
Your friend.
The who?
Oh
Ostrich.
god, what the fuck?
What are you talking about?
There we go.
Is
Oh my god.
you thought you were looking for him?
Looking for who?
We should back away slowly.
Never mind.
Fern, you know enough about ostriches to know that they don't have a ton of intelligence.
For sure to remember.
The deep ostrich lore.
Okay, you guys
That's a rotten potato.
just help us out, and we'll see you later to give you more food.
Yes.
Cool.
The what now?
You're helping us.
Yes, we are.
I'm
Yes.
waiting, Ian, for we resolve all the stuff with the ostrich. We're about to go on our way, and all 100 soldiers have formed a ring around us during all of this.
Okay, meet up with us later, guys, and we'll give you more food after you help us. Okay, bye.
You hear a loud shriek from an eagle a few
Oh,
hundred feet
fuck.
away. Ostrich is like, "Oh, run away, boys!"
All of them, or does Charlie stay?
Let me
Oh,
find out.
He's gonna stay.
Please, my heart's been broken too many times.
Charlie
We have a new
runs,
camp.
starts
party
running with
member.
the herd, but he looks back to you, Fiffle.
Oh.
Dude, a tear forms in one Kaido's eyes, just a,
In the
small tear.
arms of-
I'm gonna jump on his back at this point.
Oh my god, that's
Make
beautiful.
an animal handling check.
This is it.
Can I I'll D4 him for that. He doesn't need it.
Oh, it's like a movie.
Fiffle, you run, you jump, you land on Charlie. Charlie spreads his wings, dances, and you have control of Charlie at this moment.
Oh,
Aha.
dude,
We will have to make you an ostrich saddle.
a new party member.
all right.
Charlie.
So at the end of this,
Hmm.
when Lucian comes back, everybody's gonna have a mount except Lucian.
So I assume
You
you
can
guys
pull
are
him on the
not-
disc.
He comes back with his
Everybody's
Are you guys
gonna have
run
him out
with the
except
ostriches
Lucian.
or in a different direction?
Even the prisoner.
Charlie the ostrich is stood still with you on his back as it is awaiting your direction.
Okay, so the ostriches are going one way. Are the eagles following the ostriches?
Make a perception check.
Yeah, which way are these eagles going?
The eagles are actually circling overhead. They are about 200 feet up above. In
Guys, I think
essence,
we should run into the woods in a different direction from the ostriches, or we should try to blend into the ostriches. Can you guys act like ostriches?
us? You want
Yeah.
us to act like ostriches?
I do.
Kaido, do a performance roll.
All right,
Just kidding.
I'll do it. I'll do my best.
I
All right, we
don't.
should all follow the ostrich herd to safety.
I don't think that's gonna work.
We
What
can't.
do you think we should do, Graham? I'm trying to be helpful.
I know you are, buddy. I appreciate it. I'm sorry. It's just a tense situation.
Wait, did it look like the Griffins were headed, or the Eagles were headed to
They're just
Herd?
cycling above.
Oh, they're just cycling above. Okay.
Have they noticed us? Can we tell?
How many are there?
You're not sure.
Going, "Ah," and dive bombing us if they had, I figured.
How many are there?
Above 2.
2. We
And-
either use the ostriches as cover and run with them,
That's not gonna work.
or we make our
How close to the
make our
forest are we?
stand here.
You're like in forest along the as the train becoming hillier.
All right,
Why
so
don't
is there
we-
actually covering over us?
To an extent, yes.
I would say we move with the herd over the hills into the brush, like into the woods.
Yeah, that sounds
Like,
pretty
Okay.
good to me.
there's not much else we can do at this
Yeah.
point.
Let's just book it.
If they come down on us, we fucking kill them. Otherwise, we just
Love
keep
you,
trying to
boys.
not murder
The-
soldiers.
Yeah, we can have
We
a
run
whole
with the herd.
cavalry of ostriches.
Yeah,
Okay.
we'll be one with the herd.
Walk without rhythm, quickly.
Ostriches are running as quick as they can, so the only one who's actually able to keep up with them is both Fiffle and Otto.
How fast can they go?
Like
Good to me.
120 feet every 6 seconds.
Fuck. Okay, yeah.
Okay. All right. Yep. That's fast. That's fast.
I mean, they're going as quick as they can. Which is pretty
Okay.
quick.
I'm going to go ahead and try to. I'm gonna attempt it. Okay. Why not?
Oh,
I'm gonna
God.
try to jump on the back of one of these random ostriches so I can keep up.
Go ahead and make an animal handling check, please.
I don't know
I'm
this
watching with him.
ostrich,
I'm watching with intent.
so yes.
You attempt to jump on. The ostrich immediately throws you off.
Alright.
You are then surrounded by 3 ostriches who all begin to peck at you.
How motherfucker? Ow!
They can't really get through your armor, but they're definitely attempting to bite you.
It hurts like my heart more than physically, you know. Okay.
You have to say you're fine, but you're not fine, but you just can't do it because they
Yeah,
want
I
to
know.
kill
I
you.
know. Another tier from the other side. But all right. So we can't keep up.
I mean, I
I'm
can't.
just gonna try to dash. I guess. Just try my best to keep up with the herd as we
Yeah,
get to
that's all we
thick
can
brush.
do is just
Yeah.
leg it.
Yep.
Can I try to get 3 ostriches for the 3 of us left?
Um. Yeah, make a persuasion check while you have the last of your animal. Speak with animals.
Oh, good. Persuasion is not.
Your ostrich is a bit off.
Can't hear you. Going for food. As Fern just attempts to yell at them, at the ostriches who are biting Kaido. They're not doing a good job, but you just hear them chittering, food, 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 food.
Okay, we can work with this.
Yeah.
Kaido, you're their food, so just run in front of them and hopefully they'll mill around you, and we'll just join the pack instead of going at their full speed.
You can run while being attacked by birds, right, Kaido?
You've heard of taking one for the team. This is
a different.
It's this of the football team, buddy.
Oh no. Okay. So I guess I'll just try to get the attention of more birds around me as I proclaim that I am food in my best non-ostrich speak. I just use my hands
Okay,
as like a.
make an animal handling check to attempt
Partake
to.
of me, my children.
Can I help with his animal handling?
Oh, you want it to be low.
Oh, you want to see that? Okay.
Yeah,
Then
because
I will succeed this.
more ostriches swarm Kaido, attempting to peck him into a coma. So now you are surrounded by 6 ostriches who are going to make 1, 2. Okay, I believe that 18 would
Can I
hit
give
with their.
him? Can I? If he's gonna do this, I would have given him armor of face, so he has 2 more AC.
Oh, sweet.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay.
One
With the armor of faith, only 1 hits, dealing 2 piercing damage as the ostrich pecks you. He finds the little bit of health, like the little bit. I mean, most of them are being blocked either by your armor or you see like one get like reflected by this bit of magic. One ostrich though sticks its like foot through the magic and just slashes you across the face.
Motherfucker.
Ow.
All right.
Dealing,
well, it looks
that
like I've found
slashing
the attention of
damage.
the board. And how far are the eagles? Are they like diving to us, or are they pretty far out?
They're like 200 feet up still.
200 feet. Okay. So yeah, we'll just continue. I'll just continue my way to the brush. To the forest, I mean.
Fern, you're hearing them as your speak with animals fades away. You just hear them yelling, "Kill him! Kill him! Kill him! Kill him!" You hear Charlie yell, "Kill him! Kill him! Kill him! Kill him!"
I like Charlie.
I'm hauling ass.
Soon, Charlie's gonna be able to do negotiations for money on Fiffle's behalf.
With the actually with the whole like herd kind of swarming you, Kaido, at this point. I'm gonna use horde rules. They're just gonna get an auto hit of 3 slashing damage.
I will take confidently.
Can you use your wings of flying to fly like right over their head so they're pecking up at you but not getting maimed?
I'm afraid to get closer to the birds, to the eagles.
That's a good point. Actually, we're trying to obscure ourselves.
I'll just take a couple of hits here and there from like this horde of ostriches rather than like a hit from this eagle.
I mean,
I
when
feel
you're
like
caught
that
between
would.
2 predatory birds, I don't know.
Is what?
I don't know what the right way to run is when you're caught between 2 predatory
Yeah,
birds.
I have no idea.
I
Just
you got me in a box.
Just pick the one that doesn't fly. Yeah,
They fly now?
I'll just continue my way to that forest, I guess. Just taking these hits.
Okay.
Yep. Group keeps going. Hopefully, using the cover of the ostrich swarm. And,
the eagles continue cycling overhead, but they don't make any attempt to approach you. They don't get any closer. Looks more like they're really just scanning the wide area. They
awesome.
Seem to see the herd of ostriches, but they're not making any movement towards them as you have placed yourself among them. And while this happens, Kaido, you're going to take 4 slashing damage from
I will take.
If you wind
just
up needing healing, let me know. I can.
Piffle offers if you don't want them to eat you, you need to offer them, something else that's not you. That's what I did. Look,
Like a
me and Tyler are
squirrel.
friends now.
Yeah, I'm gonna offer him food right when we get to the forest. But once we get to that thicket, then I'll make
The
my
closer to
diplomacy
alive
move.
the food still seems to be
I
better.
will be right back again.
at this point you manage to get into the thicket of forest with the ostriches. Kaido, you've been pecked, bitten, scratched, slashed, and you think one ostrich might have muttered something racist to you?
Motherfucker! I knew it. It was that one. I had my eye on him, and I swear to you, I saw a tattoo that he was trying to hide. I will use the rations that I have on hand to try to make a like feeding birds at the fucking goddamn like the New York Zoo or whatever, where the pigeons the swarm of them. I'm just gonna try to crumble up some dust and put it around me. I will use.
I recommend you dip those rations in blood, preferably your own.
Yeah, well, I am bleeding, so
There you go.
I will try to use it as a bandage and then try to feed these fucking carnivorous birds. How many do I have? I have 5. I will use two full rations.
Okay, make an animal handling check at advantage.
Can I give him D4?
Yeah, yep. So just add it on after the fact. Well, it's a good thing you got that 15.
I know. And then a D4.
Yep. Well, that's better than nothing. So,
yes.
With a 16, the ostriches eat both of your rations.
Okay.
So just subtract 2 rations from you, and
I did. Yep.
They have begun to then stop scratching and pecking you.
Okay. All right.
And have begun to then take a nap.
Okay. All right. Diplomacy success.
You say as you're bleeding from your face.
Yeah, I give a thumbs up as the blood trickles from my face. All right. So now we have cover. Situation averted. We have a new campaign member.
It walks up to you, Kaido, and it snaps at you, but doesn't hit.
I wonder if Val thought that was honorable of what Kaido just did.
No, I don't know. I think
Val was judging you.
Val's being very quiet,
making fun of me for calling birds an enemy. So I don't know. Running away from birds. Not very heroic, but very honorable. So. All right, what is the plan now?
Well, you find yourself among a thicket of trees. The terrain is hilly in this area. There is a minor path heading up the hills. Looks like there were possibly an attempt to cut some steps into the stones. You're not really sure. But you also do notice that there is what looks to be a large sinkhole.
In the forest.
How large?
Not sure why. Probably about 20 feet across.
Oh, shit. Okay.
How deep is it?
Well, it's not too sure. It's definitely deeper than your dark vision can see.
Wow. I will light a torch. I will use one of my 11 torches. Boop. Light it, and I will throw it down there just to gauge how far down it goes.
It's a tar pit, and now the whole sinkhole's on
Yeah,
fire.
right? That would be fucking awesome.
You drop a torch down.
Yep.
As you drop it down, hundreds of bats fly out of this hole and then just kind of... They don't swarm you per se, but they definitely, startle you. The torch itself falls... well, you can see it falling, and you don't really see the light anymore after a point. It
Holy
looks
shit.
like it would go down pretty far. or hit water, possibly down below. You're not really sure.
Okay.
Why don't you shoot a fireball? If he shoots a fireball, does it dissipate after 90 feet?
Probably.
Yeah, I believe so.
Oh God, what's going on
120.
now?
He threw a
Um,
torch down the sinkhole and a bunch of bats flew up, and then the light disappeared. He
So,
didn't do anything
I don't know
stupid.
how far you were gone, but the diplomacy worked with the ostriches,
All right.
and now we
70%.
walked up, and then we're in the thickets, and there's huge fucking sinkholes in front of us, 20 feet wide. Threw a torch down, bats flew out, and we couldn't see how far down the torch went. We have a
So
new
we probably don't
campaign
want to go
members.
in there unless we literally need to.
I mean, you're not coming back up if you go in there.
I could,
It's a
I could
sinkhole.
fly down, but I'd rather not. I don't think we have enough rope for this either. So do we just go around? A sinkhole appears in front of you. What do you do?
Wild.
I attempt to
sinkhole.
negotiate.
I want to charm it. What? I want to charm it.
Don't worry about it.
If you were a bard, you would probably say, "I want to seduce it."
Yeah.
Rami, you can never play a bard. Never ever.
I say that joking, but Matt knew exactly that this is something that would happen.
Can we go around the sinkhole and explore it
Yeah,
later
I'm pretty sure we can.
if
Yeah.
necessary?
Yeah. It's only 20 feet around. So you're able to bypass it without any real trouble.
Okay.
The curiosity is killing me, but maybe that's more literal. The curiosity is probably going to kill me.
It very well might.
Yeah. So maybe let's walk around. A sinkhole appears in front of you. What do? You walk around. Or you explore it for adventure and magical items. Ah, fuck. I don't know.
I'm sorry. I thought you were cool. I thought you were honorable. No, that's my fault.
Yeah.
That was my assumption. Just get like Jewish mother negged by your sword.
Spelunking. All the cool kids are doing it.
No, it's okay. I don't expect much.
So, I don't know. Should we just walk around? We have a new team member. We have eagles above us. Maybe we walk away with
the
a
idea
win.
of going through the hills was to get towards the woods. So I say we just keep top cover over us and probably move away from the rest of the ostrich pack because they'll be the ones that they track if they track anything.
All right, I'm just gonna do that. I'm just gonna. It's not worth it though. I'm gonna do it anyways. I'm gonna go ahead and use detect magic.
Okay. You do not see any magic within 30 feet of you.
All right. Well, I'll keep that on for 10 minutes, I guess. But there's no no magical anything from this entrance of this sinkhole. Nothing.
Not that you see.
Can I investigate around the sinkhole?
Yeah, go ahead.
Investigate around the sinkhole.
Give me up investigation. A sinkhole itself looks like it was probably opened up through tectonic activity. So the hole itself looks semi-fresh. You would say maybe from what you can determine, it's opened up like it fell in like a few weeks ago, maybe.
Okay. Tectonic activity from a few weeks ago created the sinkhole, so just a sinkhole.
We can probably find a place to hole up. Maybe go around it may not be a bad idea to check out that small town. I just don't want to lead soldiers directly into it because that seems like a really good way for bad shit to happen.
So
while you're discussing this, you feel a slight rumble.
Oh hell! Graham moves away from the sinkhole.
Yeah,
and then
I do too.
Much stronger rumble, and then
I click my heels.
The ground splits open, and you all begin to fall, with the exception of Kaido.
Wait, what about me and Charlie?
Oh yeah, everyone! This thing just split open underneath you.
Shit.
What? How big? How big of a hole is this?
Spread your wings.
Pretty big.
Again.
Oh my
Kaido,
god.
you
Donkey
see
Kong
all your
Country.
friends fall into the darkness.
Oh no. Oh no. I will follow them.
Kaido.
All fall. You all fall. 10,
Wait, new
20,
campaign. Let's go, guys.
50,
Oh no.
100,
Oh,
200 feet, and splash! You like fall into this cold water. It's dark, hard to see through. Otto can see fine, but
I just
you're
want you
all
to know
just.
because I can see I'm gonna pick up Kaido's torch and hand it right back to him.
Oh, I mean, it's it's floating on the surface of the water as you fall into it. You find yourself in this massive like underground lake.
Oh shit.
You're not sure how far deep it goes, but you do. Otto, you would especially see that there is a bank of the lake about 30 feet from you. As Reggie struggles to tread water, having fallen in.
I'll tell Reggie to calm down and head in the direction of the land.
Assuming Graham can surface.
And then I'll direct everybody toward where we can get up on dry land.
There's not really rules for like heavy armor. In real life, it would kill you, but this is D&D, so yes, you're all able to surface.
Graham will take out his glowy sword so we all have a little more light, and
Actually,
also light the candle, the ever-burning candle, so it doesn't matter if it gets wet.
Yeah. And let's see, Graham. Yeah, just give me anybody in heavy armor who's swimming. Give me an athletics, just to see how well you can do at it. Graham is fine. This isn't a tough one. Otto's fine.
I'll direct everybody toward the land, obviously.
I'll light another torch and I'll put it at that land so everybody can see it too.
Okay.
And I'll help whoever needs help, I guess.
Kaido, your land, and well, with the light, it's very easy to notice that it is covered in bones. Human bones, animal bones, stretching
Cool.
quite a ways, piled up, small paths cut through the bones. Sethra, having reached dry land now, is just kind of like starts chuckling to herself. And Kaido, you actually do notice one magical item coming from her boot.
Her boot?
Yep.
No, he said her boob.
He did this.
Her boot. Her left boot.
Her boot. Her left boob.
Take her fucking boot off.
Yeah.
All right. That's what I'm pinging with my detect magic. You said?
Yeah, you see it.
All right. I'll raise Val up to her and I'll say, "Take that boot off." The boot, by the way, with a T.
She's cuffed, dude. She's cuffed.
Oh, is she?
Mm-hmm.
She would have disappeared a long time ago.
Okay. I'll
just take her boot off.
I will take her boot off. Yeah, or somebody take her boot off.
Okay. Her boot comes off, and a small little metal object falls out, hitting the stone ground where there's no bone, and just hits in kind of rings as it comes down. Kaido, you can see it glowing. Everyone else, you just see a rather intricate glowing coin, or well, not glowing to you, but just an intricate golden coin, carved with. Graham, make a religion check.
I will make a religion check.
Oh, I mean, you've seen this a bunch of times. This is a symbol of Kulti.
Oh, what a shock.
Point at it and say, "Magic."
And Graham, this looks like some sort of a cursed object. Cursed in a way where remove curse would perhaps at best temporarily suppress it. The curse itself, you're not really sure what it does.
Oh, lovely. Can I grab like a cloth or a sack or something so I don't touch it with my hands and like wrap it up in it?
Could Kaido and I brainstorm with our Arcana to see if we know?
Yes.
Yeah,
yes.
go ahead.
If you would.
Give me advantage, or
Yeah,
I
I'll
have
give you
plus
advantage.
6.
Go for it.
All right. Sweet.
Kaido, with you and Otto working together, the curse itself seems to be a curse of bad luck.
Keep
Bad
that thing
luck
away from me.
that clings on to the person who steals it and affects those around it, around that person.
Delightful.
The falling through the ice, the ripping pouches, even the splitting open ground all seem. Oh, and actually, Kaido, your burns on the back of your neck from the magically restarting trap all seems to click into place.
And she's chuckling, so she knew what this was, and she didn't give a fuck, I'm guessing.
Oh my god.
What an asshole.
Oops. Guess I forgot.
Ah.
Okay.
Yeah. So she gave us bad luck and that caused the sinkhole to open? That's what happened here?
Yeah.
What a bitch.
So adventure's
all
bad
my
luck because
life
of her.
problems are because of her.
So
You're why I
Spanish
peed
luck
myself
jar.
in the school play in front of everybody.
No,
And then
no,
let's get to
It
the
was you!
completely off the bones. Whose bones are these, and why are they all? Why is the underground made of bones? That's what Pipple wants to know. Because I thought it was dirt, and it looks like it's bones instead.
Ren
Can I
is
take a
gonna
look around
examine
and
the
see how
bones to
big
look
this
like
place
if it's
is?
just things that fell down here and starved, or something that got eaten, like claw or teeth marks or whatever.
Okay. We'll start with Otto. So Otto looking around, scanning. It goes like the actual cave itself. Like the roof goes up about 80 feet. It stretches forward somewhat to. You're not really sure. It goes past your dark vision. It looks like the early top of the Underdark just before it actually got into the Underdark proper. Um, as for Graham, go ahead, make a survival check.
Oh, D4
I
him.
can help.
Oh
Okay.
yes, please
Yeah.
do. You want...
Okay, roll an advantage and add a d4.
Nice. And
All right. Graham, you see lots of humanoid bones, all as well as bones that look to be from horses, cattle, other bones of more exotic animals, probably native to the Underdark. Each of them look to have rather deep teeth mark upon them.
oh, lovely. All right, there's something down here. What eats things?
Can I? So those teeth marks, do they look like anything we saw when Kaido was kidnapped?
They do not.
Do any of these plants or anything, if there's plants here, look like those shrieker mushrooms?
There are no plants.
Holy shit.
Just bones.
Is there
Nothing
any
else picking
footprints?
off? Yeah.
Make another survival check to see if you
Anybody
can see
wanna
any
help me?
footprints.
I can help you.
I can
Maybe
help.
Fern can roll it with
Yeah,
Or I
suggestion.
can.
Oh yeah, Frank can roll it.
Okay,
This is
go ahead.
A regular or advantage?
I mean, you're right,
Uh,
helping.
We're helping.
Yeah, so if somebody's helping you who's already proficient, go ahead and roll with
Advantage,
advantage. Yeah, Fern, you definitely see some rather large footprints. The animal, you're not sure, but it's definitely like has pushed its way through. You're also noticing that there is a heavy amount of mist that's beginning to surface. Like it's pooling around your feet, and it's like beginning to come up more and more. And the lake itself you'd fallen into, you're seeing it just something rippling under the surface of the water.
It's the Watcher in the lake.
God damn it.
Uh,
Can't anybody put a lake anywhere without putting a goddamn...
Let's get on high ground. If we can.
You're on dry ground. You're just in a boneyard.
Yeah, I'm looking for something higher, more defensible.
Make a perception check. All right. Otto, you see like looking, straining your eyes. You definitely see some better terrain deeper in the cave. You're not really sure the direction, but you just know the way you can go to get to there.
Okay. We all saw the ripple, right?
Fern did, and I assume she would have. Well, actually, maybe she didn't. Maybe.
Yeah, no, I told her.
All right, I'm gonna point to where it's higher terrain so we can get more defensible ground, away from the ripple.
Ripple.
All right.
Because you don't know what's gonna come out of there. Maybe Loch Ness monster come out and eat Kaido. We don't want that.
No, I don't want that.
Your adventure has only begun.
Yeah, I'm so much ahead of me still.
I mean, fireball to the wizard.
And I know. Okay, so more defensible position.
Yeah, I'll
And we
leave it
just
for that.
okay.
You climb atop a. So you travel actually about a good 100 or so feet into the darkness. Well, with a torch and Graham's sword, you
I have
can.
dark vision anyway.
And yeah, you're able to find this. Looks like just a. It's more like just stone that has allowed you to like climb up it. Although as you're climbing it, you realize it's actually probably. It looks more like bone that has just been piled up to make one massive, just really 10-foot tall pile of bone.
The Lion King soundtrack is playing. We're in the
Yeah, we're in the boneyard.
The mist is beginning to fill the cave, and from the lake you see a giant serpentine head breach the surface, followed by another, and then another, and then another, and you see 7 heads on this bone white bleached hydra. It has no eyes.
Wow.
And it seems to be
just
just.
Hydra.
Oh my god, I'd like to rage.
It begins just sniffing through. Its tongue sticks out and tastes the air.
Oh god. So gross.
More fog begins to fill the cave here, and it disappears among the fog and the mist that's being created. And I think we're going to end this here and pick this up next week.
We're so dead, guys.
I want to fight a Hydra.